ball stuck at mid-tank, now moving down to the right wing. Motion through. Sycamore gives up the foul at the 2-meter line. Ball back up to the point. Another foul from Sycamore there. His free pass. Sycamore, number 6, Connor McGowan, able to make the play from center off a beautiful entry pass from the point. Strong move to finish towards the goal. Sycamore giving up the foul at mid-pool. The Vikings looking to move the ball down low. Entry pass into center. Through 3 defenders crashing in, able to get a shot off, not quite enough. Looking for an outlet. Ball still at the point. From a quick shot deflected from the goalie. That is a 2-meter. Goalie deflects out. New shot clock. And free pass from the 2-meter line. Quick right back, puts the ball in play. Looking to cross the goal there, deflected by the Viking defense, regained by Sycamore. To a quick shot, again tipped out by the keeper. A little frustrated there. Sycamore regains the ball at the 2-meter line, again a fresh shot clock. Ooh, quick cross, good look, but not quite able to finish that one. The Vikings regain possession in transition down pool. Goalie looking for an outlet. Moving down to left wing. Entry pass into center. Little hold, but not enough for the foul. Official looking for a little bit closer of a pass there. Sycamore moves the ball up to the left wing. Quick shot, just wide left of the goal. The Viking keeper looks to lead a transition. Defense able to get just ahead there. Entry pass from Sycamore to a turn sweep shot by number 11, Sycamore number 11. Score is now 2-0 Sycamore. Center offense is still locked up there for the Vikings, so it is a quick turnover. He has to spin towards the ball to be able to maintain possession there. Quick pass out from the center to the left wing. Ends up in a shot and goal by Connor McGowan. Quick redirect on the goalie there. That puts us 3-0. Aves up. Vikes quickly moving the ball up to mid-pool, foul on the perimeter. To a quick lob goal by number 8. Shot from about 10 meters out there, lob to the back left corner of the goal. It puts us at 3-1. Sycamore still up. Another entry pass from the 3 to a quick turn and shot. The goalie had a strong read on it, able to block down and maintain possession. Ball at mid-pool for the Vikings. Moving up as the transition to a quick shot. Sycamore goalie able to pounce on that one, get a deflection before had pinned up. Ball still with the Viking keeper, looking for an outlet pass, moves it up just about mid-pool on the right-hand side.
Looking to draw the foul up top. He's not getting any love from the referees today. Back to the keeper. There's nothing in the middle going on for Princeton right now. Drew the foul outside, watched the shot from outside. Goalie saw it coming, shot from 9 meter. Usually the goalie will have that on lock. Sycamore ball.
Vikings not giving up much on the perimeter there. Sycamore passes up to the point, looking for an entry pass. Find it low, but strong defensive crash takes away the opportunity. Viking ball.
Down on the shallow end, there'll be little coming in from the center play. It's going to be real tough today to draw fouls from the inside and the shallow end.
Quick step over defense rewards the Aviators with the ball here. Back to goalie. Looking for an outlet pass down the horn. Misfires. Back into Viking possession. Quick give and go by Vikings number 5.
Again, 19's trying to draw the foul inside to get a play on the inside, but there's nothing. Ordinary foul. They'll look for the back door, but it looks like the center's offsides anyway, and there's a turnover to Sycamore. Again, it's going to be very difficult to get play in through the center on the shallow end. The goalie saw that the entire way down to Vikings ball with 26 seconds on the shot clock and 33 on the play clock. Foul from inside 5, so there'll be no shot coming here. They'll be looking for a drive or a play into the middle, and they turn the ball over, Aviator ball.
Tough skip on the water there.
Yep. All the way down to the Aviator 2. Shot clock is dead. There's 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and the goalie saw that coming.
Over top, yeah. Tough to give a shallow-end goalie ball there with a low clock.
And the
You're
shot
just
on goal,
the shot.
nothing, no shot back.
Leaves us at 3-1.
Wow,
5-meter awarded.
They called the Aviators shot good from goal, and the Princeton defender put both hands up. So therefore, there's a penalty on 5 White. 5 White is the one who had the foul. He went up and blocked the goalie shot with 2 hands. Now, water polo blocking a shot from a player with 2 hands who's not a goalie is a penalty. So that's where we are now. Penalty to Sycamore. He'll be shooting from the 5-meter line in the shallow end.
Waiting on the official's whistle here.
And it is no good. Sycamore leads 3-1 at the end of the first. Tough game. They'll switch sides now, and Sycamore will have to defend the short end. There's Coach Tamaris of the Princeton Vikings. He has coached Milford, Sycamore, and now to Princeton. He's one of the most decorated coaches in Ohio high school history, with various state championships from various schools. He's kind of the godfather of Ohio water polo. That's Gary Tamaris of Princeton. Now on the other side, you have Nicholas Helwig, who is in what is probably approaching his 7th or 8th year coaching the Aviators. no state championships, but a couple of second-place finishes. Looking like he wants to make a deep run here with the boys and girls going into the 2017 state tournament. And here we go, preparing for the swim-off of the second quarter.
Aves at a 2-goal lead, looking to extend that just a little bit here in the second. Hoping to make more of a dominant play here. Vikings looking to close that gap, establish themselves as a shooting threat. Might be a little difficult going against a shallow end keeper, just has the bottom to use his leverage there. We'll see what they can do.
The referee today is Doug Reisenfeld. Doug has been coaching at the high school and collegiate level for decades. And the ball is dropped. Swim off goes to Princeton, who retains possession and quickly draws a foul.
Foul at just about 8 meters on the right-hand side. Right back, it's the ball live.
Looks like Sycamore's running a drop in the middle, even though there is no middle center. There's a shot from the outside. No good. Shallow end goalie with the block. Now Sycamore will quickly look to outlet. They outlet down the line, down to the 2 meter. 15 of Sycamore retains the ball. And he draws a foul right on there. A couple of whistles, but it looks like it'll remain an ordinary foul. Just corner throw up top. Shot from the outside, 2 meter deflection. There'll be another corner throw for Sycamore with a fresh shot clock.
Fighting for position in center, ends up going over top of the defender. That is a turnover foul. Offensive turnover there. Vikings maintain possession, moving ball up to just shy of midpool. Looking to feed a driver going through the center. Tossing to murky waters. Vikings are able to deflect wide.
Did a nice job of holding off the defender there to make sure that number 9 on Princeton could get the ball. The ball is now in the middle. Turned the ball over. A good defense there for Sycamore. Good to stay disciplined and not draw the exclusion foul. Very good defense. Quick shot from the outside. A waste of the 30-second possession clock. Up 3-1 Sycamore is. They have to do better to retain that ball and use all 30 seconds of the shot clock. Quick shots from the outside add a lot of value, but not in that case. And Princeton is quickly on the attack.
Sycamore doing a strong job here of adding secondary defenders to these defensive possessions, making movement around the perimeter really difficult for the Vikings.
Good defensive stand for both teams here. And Princeton, after the quick swim meet we had there, retains possession. Goalie's looking for an outlet pass. He is currently getting nothing. Shot clock is down to 20 seconds, and the goalie still has the ball. Foul from just about mid-pool. Should be movement down low, and there's a drive coming from the strong side of the ball. Shot clock winding down to 5 seconds, and they turn the ball over. Sycamore ball.
Great dance of offense and defense there, fighting for who's going to be maintaining possession of that one. Sycamore just getting the edge.
Sycamore really needs to take advantage this quarter of having the ball attacking side in the deep end. It's a lot more difficult for goalies in the deep end, but Princeton quickly on the counter. 19 fires one in, and it's off the outside of the post. It is off the outside of the post there. There are 2 balls in the pool. One will be pulled out, and one will be thrown back to the goalie for a goal throw.
Where is it?
The game is paused so that Sycamore senior Bryson Gwynn will be able to relocate his cap. put that back on for protection. And also,
you know, Justin, it's very good to see the referee here focus on safety first.
Oh, absolutely. Not a lot of padding here in this sport, and being heavy in contact. Definitely want to watch out for the easy ones there.
You see a lot in football about concussions and everything. It's very good to see the referee here focus on safety. 19 has his cap secure, and it will now be a goal throw.
Ball at the keeper here, motion down low, looking for an outlet. Funnels it over to the right flat.
Six did a great job.
Try to draw the foul on the outside. Foul is given.
Lobs one from the outside. Goalie deflects it, but keeps it inbound. It will now be a fight.
Tough to see.
Foul on the goalkeeper. Wow. I rarely will reward players for fighting back against a goalkeeper, but there where the ball is loose and it's a fight to the end, 25 did a very good job of retaining possession of the ball, forcing the goalkeeper to foul. And when there's a foul on the goalkeeper, it is a penalty, and that's where we are now. 25 will have the shot, and he makes it.
There we go. Nice finish. Absolutely strong play there, starting from a just wide deflection through 50-50 water. 25 Dark decides to make the challenge and ends up putting one extra on the board because of it. Leaves us 4-1 Sycamore ahead with 4:12 remaining in the clock.
There's been a lack of center play from both teams, but Sycamore's taking advantage of the opportunity they've had on the outside, and that's why they're up 4-1.
Seems like the strategy is just to catch the goalkeeper out of position with these quick shots. Seen a lot of center action being available.
Now it's Sycamore on the fast break. It's 15. With the block, the goalie, born in the crossfire of a hurricane, can defend that one. What a block by number 1. Right off the penalty, he comes back strong with a great deflection. And now we have a man advantage. And another great, but he got caught in the middle. And his second foul of the quarter. It's number 1. Number 1 with the foul. And that leads to a penalty.
Yeah, tough to see that one. Original penalty coming from overzealous contact in the center there. Just a little too much grappling for the referee's taste. Followed that up with ball popping into that now open player.
With the penalty now, it'll be interesting to see if one can come back. And he reaches, and it's made. 5-1 Sycamore. I've noticed, Justin, this game, the intensity's picked up a little bit. It's become more physical. There's been more offensive fouls. There's been more fouls in the middle. It's good to see that in water polo, but both teams make sure they have to stay disciplined and really limit the major fouls that each team may commit. I wouldn't be surprised if this quarter leading into half and then coming right out in the third quarter, you see that intensity remain and the exclusion count pick up. Because the intensity in the past couple of minutes definitely has come up. And now it's Sycamore off the Princeton turnover on the fast break. It's going to be 2-on-1. 25 cannot shoot. He cannot shoot, but he has 15 on the flank. He brings the ball up and he fires it. And it's number 6 off the rebound. He can't do it again. And then it is a foul on Sycamore. Good job by the Vikings defense there to really that progression of play there. 8 Princeton did a great job defending. Threw the ball down for a quick goal. It ended up not back. Sycamore retained the possession. That's where we are now.
Cross pass on the goal there.
Side, fires one in the right corner from his weak side. What a goal. What a goal.
Able to sneak it right under the goalie's left arm there.
Princeton 1.
Ben, when you're talking about aggression, great to see that when it's tastefully done here. Seems like the Vikings are playing a little hot-headed at the moment. Might be giving up a little too much defensively, hoping that they can recover to balance that out, slow things down.
Pool. Yep. Slowing the play down a little bit, and what a goal! What a goal! Braver than any Viking before him. That's number 18. Wow, great ball in the middle.
Yeah, great to see those redirect opportunities from a goalie's perspective. Really tough to track those.
What a pass. On that play, the ball was magisterial, and the finish was nothing less than superfying. What a goal.
Move the ball around the horn for the A's. Center clears, looking to get a secondary driver in.
Great defense by 14, deflecting that ball there. Vikings look for the
pass deep, looking for the 2-on-1, 3-on-1.
Fires one in. Breakaway. I mean, that was quicker than a jackrabbit on a hot date. What a breakaway. A 3-on-1, and they took advantage, cutting that lead even closer, inching goal by goal. Sycamore now leads 6-3.
Yeah, Sycamore's going to have to look to cut down this momentum here, slow down that train from running.
End.
Ball down deep to the left wing. Quick foul.
Both teams would be wise to do what they're doing and slowing the ball down. Sycamore wants to stop.
Running a pick on the right-hand side, looking to find the mismatch, get a man open.
And turnover. Offensive foul in the center. Another breakaway for the Vikings. And the goalie is aggressive and runs out there and draws a foul.
Any misplaced ball there is going to get nabbed up by a shallow end goalie. Again, being able to use the bottom for leverage allows him to be significantly more aggressive, take a few more chances there.
Lackadaisical throw across the pool there. If you do that cross-pool pass, you have to make sure that it's high and that your teammate can grab it. But the Vikings don't capitalize on the fast break and Sycamore retains possession. Poor ball control up top by the Aviators lead to a Viking turnover. Number 10 is looking to capitalize. Watch that arm, and he can't watch it. And it's an offensive foul, turnover, ball to the Aviators. Sycamore looks to slow the game down. They have no center play right now, but they do have a man posting up. The lob shot off the top bar. Sycamore retained possession, fresh 30. Nope, just kidding. Offensive foul, ball to the Vikings. Watch the shot here. He does not choose the option to shoot, but they retain possession. Shot from the outside, no good by the Vikings. Sycamore looked to counter. 35 seconds left in the quarter, and the shot clock's at 21 seconds. They work the ball down to the weak side. Trying to draw the foul, there's nothing there. Quick shot in the middle, no good, over the top, turnover. 17 seconds left in the half. Ball thrown down to a wide open number 10. Unguarded, quickly picked up by Sycamore's number 6.
Another cross to a redirect.
Off the bottom offensive foul for the Vikings.
Aves regained the ball with 9 seconds left.
I question, on that one, Justin, I truly question whether or not they did the right thing by holding the ball. They're only up 3 goals going into the deep end. You wonder one more shot might have created an opportunity to score a goal.
Absolutely. I think you put your faith in your goaltender there to make a strong move and try to tack one on. Needed the free pass, though, I think, to get the ball live. So they were a little reserved there. Definitely don't want to give a turnover with a late clock against a team that's taking away at that momentum.
Yeah, and the likeliness of that goal going in anyway is pretty low. But, it'll definitely be interesting going into defending the deep end. If Sycamore can hold on to the Vikings' quick counter. That quarter really showed us the Vikings have the ability to counter, use their speed and strength to create 2-on-1, 3-on-1 opportunities. In the deep end, those opportunities are going to transfer to goals much easier than they are in the shallow end. So it'll be interesting to see here if Coach Elwood can make that adjustment and really slow down the counter on Princeton.
Absolutely. I think it comes down to which team adapts better. Who's going to be a little bit more proactive in the defense here. Abe's giving up just a little bit too much in the transition, as you said. Still able to tack in a few on the goal. So do we allow this to become an arms race? Who can simply put in more? or do we turn to a defensive battle who can shut down more? Be curious to see how each coach chooses to play this third quarter.
Agreed. Doug Reisenfeld is preparing to start the game. And here we go into the second half. The Aviators of Sycamore lead the Vikings of Princeton 6-3, and the swim-off is won by the home team, Aviators.
Seem to be slowing down play here. There's a ball from the point to the left wing. No center open as the Viking defense moves into a swift zone. Drive through from the right wing. Still nothing.
They got to watch the counter. Someone's got to go back on defense.
A few too many cooks in the kitchen there. Ends up in a
good job.
Quick foul at center.
Good job by the Aviator offense to recognize what was going on, and you can see that there's only 4 players on offense here. 2 of the Vikings players have gone back to offense, and the Sycamore defenders followed. Ball all the way down to the Vikings 2. They look for a play in the middle. That ball has to be much lower to get a foul or to get any type of offensive play towards the goal. That pass in must be lower.
Both teams seem to have confidence in their keepers this quarter, denying any play down at center, trying to force the shot out from the perimeter as they play a strong zone defense here. Tends to slow things down just a little bit, but they're looking more for pace.
For those watching at home, we were talking in the gantry at half. The Princeton keeper has 2 fouls, so he's got to watch his play. I love the aggressive play, but sitting on 2 fouls, he cannot go into his 3rd foul, else he will be removed from the game. And there's an offensive foul turnover, ball to the Aviators.
Ball needs to go back to keeper here. Ball back up at mid-pool, slowly moving in.
Sycamore looks to move the ball and use as much of the clock as they can. They get the ball, they work the ball down to the wing. There's no play in the center. The Vikings player smartly goes on offense, but there's nothing. However, he's guarded. And Princeton will look for a quick setup and maybe a quick goal. And there's the offensive foul. That was called an offensive foul strictly because his arm, you're allowed to post up on players. However, his arm was above the water, and the referee saw that, and that immediately will be called an offensive foul. Good call by the referee, and a poor offensive move by 18 on Princeton. Sycamore looks to strike back. They're leading 6-3, and here's an exclusion foul. 14 on Princeton has been excluded. The 22nd power play to the Aviators.
Referee not having any patience for the physicality there. Looks like they're just getting a little too wrapped up when not affecting the play.
Great block by number 1.
And then they feed it.
Quickly give the ball out to the excluded player 14, who brings the ball up to mid-pool. He's got wide open space in front of him. We'll see if he can take advantage of it and try and create something in the middle by bringing the ball down. He slowly is. He's got the ball up at top, number 8, tries to lob one, and it's off target. Sycamore happy to use as much of the clock as possible. However, they cannot give up any spacing on defense. Work the ball down to the wing. Play into the middle. Great goaltending there. Number 1 saw the ball, saw that they were going to move the ball into the center. And they did have position. However, the goalie covered his front zone properly, and they get the ball and hopefully try and strike back quickly.
Yeah, Vikings making strong efforts to deny a lot of this Aves offense.
That was a great ball into the middle and a great block by the goalie. That play right there was as simple as water polo can get. Get the ball to the wing, get the ball into the middle. There was a great shot in the middle. However, the goalie said, not today, not in my house, and one heck of a block by number 1. Princeton retained possession with the new shot clock.
He just hit him in the face.
18 tried to draw the foul, and now there's a little extracurricular. It looked like somebody was giving somebody the business after the play, but Princeton has the ball.
Sycamore defense able to deflect wide, force a quick shot.
As the shot clock was expiring, Princeton had to do that. They had to take the shot from the 8-meter mark, and it was off target. Goalie blocked it, and Sycamore now on the ball.
Absolutely. At this point, 3rd quarter, down a few.
Offensive foul on the driver. Princeton will look for the counter here. They got a 3-on-1. Can they capitalize? That's the question the fans from the away side are going to ask. Number 10 brings the ball up, fires it. Blocked by the goalie, keeps it in bounds, and Sycamore has the ball. Great goalkeeping to make sure that that ball did not go past the goal line, which would have been a corner throw for Princeton. Great goaltending there. And Princeton must do better on a 3-on-1 fast break if they want to win this ball game, down 3 goals. Great defending by number 14 on Princeton, but he left the goal wide open. Not 14, number 1. Number 1 came out thinking 14 did not play great defense. Number 1 came out and left the goal wide open, and Sycamore, without having drawn a foul, capitalized with a quick shot. They now lead 7-3.
Yeah, tough to see those plays unfold. Looking for a little bit more box out from the left wing defender there. Left the goalie just a little too far open as he came in to help.
The mountain the Vikings have to climb to conquer this victory just grew by 1 goal. But they have the advantage. The exclusion foul on number 15, Sycamore. We'll see if Princeton can capitalize on their man up, and it looks like they cannot capitalize on the advantage foul as Sycamore retain possession and draw the quick foul. You know, from a neutral point of view, watching that, when you get a fresh 20-second power play, you got to use as much of the 20 seconds as you can. The best shot is not going to be a 6-meter shot right off the bat. I don't care how wide open you are. A shot at the 2-meter with the goalie that has to jump across is much better than a shot from the 6 or 7-meter when the goalie's locked on. Princeton must do a better job on the next power play they have to really work the ball around and get the goalie out of position. Because the goalie's in position, any goalie at this level can block a shot from the outside, and that's simply what happened there. Princeton with another. Princeton loses the ball again, and 15 on Sycamore.
Able to make another lob over the top. Definitely a tough one for the goalie to come back from there. 2 back-to-back. Sycamore looking to make each possession just a little bit more difficult than the next, trying to wear down this Vikings defense. We'll see if the Vikings can react and start adding a little extra pressure out on the perimeter to try to minimize these outside shots.
If Princeton has any shot at winning this game with 1:30 left in the third, they must score a few goals here, because next quarter they will be defending the deep end goal, and the deep end goal is where where the easiest chance to make a goal is.
29.
Small
clock error here, getting adjusted.
Doug Reisenfeld has done a great job managing this game. It's been a little, it has gotten a little aggressive here in the past couple of quarters, but he's done a great job here reffing by himself, and he's even had enough attention to make sure that the administration is done correctly, and they move the clock back to 1:30. Great job, referee Doug.
Vikings move the ball up to the point, looking to find an open man. Sycamore now moving to a high-pressure defense, trying to deny most passing lanes. Able to get one wide to the left flat. Another foul out on the perimeter, just shy of mid-pool.
Great play into the middle, and they draw the exclusion. That is...
Defender caught, reaching over just a little too much there. Sends him to the corner for 20 seconds.
Essential water polo, drawing the exclusion foul in the middle from a great ball from the outside. Now we have a little extracurricular. It'll be Princeton's free throw.
14 seconds remaining on the exclusion.
They're doing a much better job this power play, working the ball around, and you can even see the goalie, watch the goalie in the middle, having to lob around, jump around as the ball moves position. Now they're even in the lob shot. That's not the shot Princeton wanted, but as the play was even and the 6-man came back in, it was the only shot they had.
Big improvement from the last man up advantage to this one, really making the A's, both defense and keeper, work really hard there. We hope that pays off in the possessions to come, slowly chipping away at that energy level.
Good no call by the referee there. Nobody had possession as they fought for it, and there was no foul to make the play. 15's got to keep his head on cool. 15 Sycamore, that is. They have a quick power play here for Princeton, but 15 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see if they can identify the opportunity and capitalize on the goal. They draw the foul from the outside. Shot from the outside was hard, but off target. 8 seconds remain in the quarter. It'll be interesting to see here, after they elected not to take the goalie shot this quarter, if they do so now with 3, 2, 1, and they do not. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an 8-3 Sycamore lead going into the fourth quarter as the teams switch sides. So next game up, we have the Sycamore girls varsity against the Princeton girls varsity. And if we're lucky, I might try and get the Princeton head women's coach, Ben Carnahan, over here for a pregame interview. I'm lucky to be sitting next to the Sycamore varsity women's coach right now, Justin Link. And if he wants to do an interview, I think we might be able to squeeze that in, Justin, if you're open to that.
I think we could squeeze a couple minutes here.
We will have an interview with both girls coaches after this game. But now on to the fourth quarter of a senior night battle between the Aviators of Sycamore and the Vikings of Princeton. These schools are just miles away, and the rivalry has been intense. Both teams sit in the Greater Miami Conference, and in this unbelievable battle, the Aviators lead 8-3. Now we prepare for the fourth quarter to begin. Sycamore wins the swim-off and retain possession.
Ave, slow things down as they transition down the pool.
Red 15 will have the opportunity here to prove himself to not only be a flash in the pan, but a crash in the box. Let's see if he can do it. A push-off in the middle on number 6. That'll get called every single time. Let's see if Princeton can capitalize on the pass break. 14 up the middle. With the change-up in. 8-4, Princeton scored and now are only down by 4. The Aviators of Sycamore lead 8-4.
Looks like the goalie had a good read on that one, just unable to keep it out of the back of the net.
There's a good battle in the center between 15 and Sycamore. 9 of Princeton, and 15 says, I've had enough, and goes to the back door. Foul up top. 7 seconds left in the shot clock. Off target, on target, but the goalie blocked it.
Yeah, much more points Viking defense there, taking away a lot of those passing lanes, forcing things to slow down and allowing their defense to adjust a little bit more.
Good foul.
Ball at mid-pool, looking for an outlet, finds it at center, to a powerful sweep shot to finish, deflecting off the keeper to the upper right-hand corner of the goal. Strong power there.
Wow. The Sultan in the center, 18 on Princeton with the manhood to fire that thing in, and quickly called by the referee here, and it is now 8-5. The Sycamore lead has been cut to 3.
We're gonna have to see how Sycamore chooses to answer this one. Looking to play a center as the crash comes in.
No goal, no goal.
But no cigar there.
Great goalkeeping by number 1.
Crowd doesn't like it here.
The crowd does not like that, but I don't think they know the rules of water polo. In water polo, the ball must cross the entire plane of goal, the entire ball, and it clearly did not there. Good call.
Absolutely, inches on that one.
Nice shot from the outside, but a Princeton defender went off the bottom. Sycamore has the ball.
No second effort for the Vikings there. Ball deep to the left wing, just inside 5 meters.
Good defense by number
foul.
8. I don't know where that foul was, but we'll allow it. Oh, what a pass in, but 15 could not capitalize on the easy lay-in.
Absolutely tough to miss those opportunities there.
The momentum shifting in Princeton's way, and they have the power play exclusion. 25 green.
Yeah.
We'll see here if Princeton can cut the deficit to 2. They must capitalize on these opportunities if they want to win this ball game. Good recovery by number 9 on White.
There. Our official calling off the bottom. Unable to use the bottom for advantage on the play there.
Number 5 has to stay disciplined in this. At a 3-goal deficit, they have to make sure to keep the power play.
And we're just shy of 5 minutes here. Every second matters. Foul at the left wing, looking for motion through. He cannot shoot here. Crossball able to thread the needle under the goalie's
listen to
right
the crowd.
arm.
Listen to the crowd, Justin. They love it. They love it. The lead grows back to 4. Sycamore leads us 9-5.
Home team definitely has the stands packed here, Ben.
Yes, they
Great
do.
showing on their end.
They do.
Foul at mid-pool for the Vikings.
Just under 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. 4:20, if I may say so right now, with Sycamore in possession.
Deep pass recovered by the Vikings there, just a little off.
Let's see if they can
Looks to
capitalize.
feed a
They think they
transition.
have a fast break, but there's 4 Sycamore defenders in the vicinity. Now 3. It'll all have to be on 20. And he's off. He's on target, and the goalie blocked it. He's not happy with something, but I'm not sure what.
I think he thought that he was pulled there, was hoping for the 5-meter penalty shot.
Well, then he shouldn't have shot. In water polo, if you're fouled, you must be shown foul. And if you shoot, the referee plays the advantage. So the reason the penalty wasn't called on the other side of Princeton was simply because he had a better shot at goal, and he shot and he took it. If he didn't want it, he didn't have to take it, but he took it. And Sycamore quickly came back and brought the lead now to 5 on the other end. Interesting couple of plays there, but at the end of the day, it's Sycamore 10, Princeton 5, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game.
Great brute finish on that last one by number 19, a senior with Sycamore.
And now here's another situation with 3:30 under, with 5 goals down. They still have a shot, but they have to capitalize on these power plays. Let's see if the Vikings can take advantage of it as number 10 Sycamore is excluded from play. And there's a substitution, and number 10 leaves. And what a shot from the strong side, number 18.
We'll see if this
The
pivots
prolific
the
goal
tide.
scorer from the Vikings right there just launched one to the back of the net, and now it is 10-6 Sycamore. Sycamore must either use as much clock as they can or get another goal here, else the Vikings will be right back in it.
Be surprised if head coach Nick Helwig decides to pull off the throttle here.
Yeah, I would too, but pulling off the throttle and shooting like that are two different things. You know,
Absolutely.
there was 17 seconds left on the shot clock, and now Princeton is in the quick transition, which is where they like to play offense. And let's see, there's a quick foul. Now can they have the play in the middle? The guy is wide open in the middle. And there's an exclusion. Let's see if they can capitalize it again here. And they can. And now it's a 3-goal game with just under 3 minutes left. This game just got interesting. It's a whole different ball game after those last 4 possessions.
Absolutely. Just shy of 3 minutes remaining. That's a minimum of 5 full possessions. As long as Vikings play a strong defense here, able to get a couple steals, they're presenting themselves quite a few opportunities to chip away at this lead. Deny, steal, transition, and put another in the back of the net.
Again, the clock is Sycamore's friend. Let's see if they can use it.
Motion through, stifled by a strong Vikings defense there. Isolating opportunities, not able to get the shot off.
And we'll see, they're going to break again, and they are. 18 is on a one-on-one with somebody running down the flank. 14 on the flank. Let's see what he can do. Does he want to draw the penalty? And he does. He draws the penalty. Great play by number 14, and the Princeton Vikings have the opportunity to cut this deficit to 2.
Absolutely. Penalty shot called against number 11, Dark here.
And now the away crowd, the other side, the left side of the gantry here is loud and about as 18, the prolific goal scorer of Princeton, can add another to his tally and bring his team within 2. And he does. He brings them within 2. We have 10-8 Sycamore. Princeton has chipped away this 4th quarter at the Aviator lead, and it'll be interesting to see with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game whether or not they can make a run to win.
Absolutely. We talked about in water polo of taking the right shot, finding that right opportunity. And much similar to basketball and hockey here, you're not looking for the most perfect, but just the right shot in the scenario. And right now, these Aves are rushing, taking a little too quick to try to fire here and not quite threading the needle. It's giving opportunities the other way. Ball back up to the point.
That's another shot that they cannot afford to take right now. 2 minutes left in the game, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. You just hold on to the ball. Princeton does a great job, 18 there, of retaining possession for the Vikings, and he draws the corner throw. Nobody open in the middle. Now there's an exclusion. 25 Green has just been excluded. We'll see yet again if Princeton can capitalize on this opportunity they have to bring the ball game within 1 goal. From his weak side, 18 pumping. Crosses the ball over to 8. Great field block. Exceptional field block by number 19 on Sycamore. And now there's a timeout from the home team.
Absolutely. Head coach Nick Howell forced to take the timeout here, looking for 2 things. 1, to get his team's mind all on the same page here. Seems a little unorganized. Secondly, looking to cut the momentum of these Princeton Vikings here as they have snuck up 3 goals this quarter.
The home crowd has gone wild after this new revelation that they are only up 2 goals with 1:40 left. The home mascot has just walked in too. That got the crowd going.
.139 left in the quarter as head coach Nick Howell rallies his troops here. Aviators looking to come out strong. 2 goals, not quite enough to feel comfortable just yet. Battle of whether you slow down the pace or continue to try to fire away, but definitely looking for both more precision and poise in this Aviator offense.
We have a ball game with 1:40 left. The Aviators lead 10-8, and they have the ball. They must use as much of the shot clock as they can in this possession, else Princeton will use that quick attack to bring the ball game within 1.
Foul just inside the 2-meter line. Keeper comes to help, able to secure the steal as the Vikings transition to offense.
Look, if you look down on the offensive end, 18 is double teamed. He's triple teamed.
Seems the Aviators have identified that scoring threat, looking to isolate shots from other players here.
They get the ball to the prolific
18
goal
drawing the
scorer
ball on the perimeter.
from the 12-meter. He elects not to take the shot. He's looking to create elsewhere. Quick right back.
5
So
seconds
one on
left on the
nobody.
shot clock.
He's gonna have to take a shot here, and he's got a foul. He can take a quick shot, and the referee's gonna correctly bring the ball out here.
1 second remaining on the shot clock, allowing number 18 White the opportunity to take the shot
Yes,
from
he
outside 5.
can take a shot here. It has to be one continuous motion. It has to be one continuous motion, but he does have the opportunity to shoot.
Aviators correctly holding a couple players back, helping to take away some of these lanes from the goal.
Now it looks like this game is all but ended. With 33 seconds left on the game clock and shot clock at 24, Sycamore will just look to hold the ball until the absolute last second on the shot clock, and then they'll proceed to dump the ball on the other end, disallowing Princeton to have another offensive attack. You know, Justin, this game got close at the end, and it, you know, if I were Nick Howell, my palms would have been sweating. And you know, Princeton had the opportunity to capitalize. They didn't have as many as they would have liked, but that's why you play 4 quarters. You play 4 quarters of water polo, you know, to make sure that one team doesn't get too far out ahead. And it's a game of 4 quarters. And it's a defensive game, and you know, Princeton had the second quarter where they allowed 4 back-to-back Sycamore goals, and that really is the difference here.
Did anyone call a timeout?
Yeah, absolutely. Strong merits for both teams here. Sycamore able to come up with a strong lead in the first half, and that's really what secured this victory for them here. But Great effort by the Vikings here.
But the home team wins on senior night. A poetic ending for one heck of a ball
Absolutely.
game.
Has to be a happy group over there.
Justin, it's been a pleasure. Just listen to the crowd. Listen to this crowd.
Seems like we've got a happy result for the home team here.